this is Shaun Nordlie, Community Manager here at Hemlock Farms. Going to start with the election survey. We put this out a little over a week ago. If you want to fill that out, that would be great for us to help us out. Basically asking a couple of questions is how you do vote, and then if you don't vote, what would it take to get you to vote? So this is for the Board of Directors election, and then also any propositions that we bring forward every year. So there's a link in this week's e-blast to get to that, and that's going to be open until the 15th of this month, so make sure you take care of that the next couple of days. It'll help us out. Election Committee is working on this, and obviously come May, that's when people can start to get their packets for becoming a board member and wanting to run for boards. So if you could do that for us these next couple of days if you haven't already. Next, I want to talk about the mailroom renderings. We've been talking about this. Of course, Hannah has been doing video for us to answer questions and give more information about the mailroom, but that will be one of the propositions on the ballot for July is the expansion of the mailroom. We've got these renderings out in the clubhouse and also at the mailroom with an explanation of what it is. So check that out so you kind of understand what's going on, why we need that expansion, and what exactly the project would be. So again, those are at those two areas. We also have articles in the Hemlock News about it, plus more videos that'll be coming out in the next few weeks from Hannah, answering some questions from everybody. So take a look at that. I want to remind everybody about the clubhouse closure. That'll be April 22nd and 23rd. This is our mini closure that we do in the spring. Custodial will get in there and do a bunch of deep cleaning, but it does give Public Works some time to get in and do some projects also. Smaller projects, though, nothing like we do in the fall for that. So April 22nd and 23rd will be that closure. Also want to talk about Chipper Days. Chipper Days is June 10th, but this year is our fourth year of doing this program, and we've got the map in this e-blast so that you can kind of see where you're at. But really it takes Forest Drive and then goes to Hemlock Farms Road. So I'm not going to read all of the roads that are included with it, but take a look at this and see if you are able, or if you are included this year's Chipper Days. But what that is, you can bring your sticks, your branches to the road, and then the company will come through starting in June 10th and chip those up for you, so you don't have to deal with that yourself. So take a look at that. It is a couple months away, but you can start planning if you're included with this in this section that will be covered this year. So now let's go to Zappy for this week's Public Works update.
Good morning. Mike Crock, the DPW Director here at Hemlock Farms. I'd like to jump right over to the water company. We here at HFC experienced the earthquake on Friday, April 5th, with the epicenter being near Tewksbury, New Jersey, less than 70 miles from our community. Since this event, we here at HFC Water have been monitoring the wells and tanks through our SCADA system to see if there is any unnecessary changes in the system. I'm happy to report that there are no issues. As for our dams, the spillways and dikes, there have been no visible damage here either. We would like to ask our residents that if you do see an unusual amount of water, whether it be on or near your property that was never noticed before, to please call DPW or Public Safety to alert us of your findings. It would be greatly appreciated. On Wednesday, April 24th, we will be taking care of some maintenance items at our filter building. This being replacement of 2 wheel valves, 1 flow meter, and 1 butterfly valve. We will also have a second contractor on site that same day to replace an actuator for one of our vessels. The work will begin at 7 a.m. and will take all day to complete. Because of one glue joint, we will need to restrict water flow through the filter building for 24 hours. Water company crews will make sure before we perform this maintenance that both tanks are at capacity. I must stress that we will still have 4 wells operating while this one well is down for the day. We do not foresee any problems. And we will have the contractors on site the following day at 7 a.m. along with our techs when the startup process begins. I will be notifying DEP of this maintenance so they are aware of what is taking place. If there are any changes or delays, I will let communications know to spread the word to our residents. Let's move on to DPW. Hillside Drive stormwater work is progressing. The men are doing an excellent job, and our residents in this area seem to be very pleased with the early outcome. Bocce court paving is completed. All that is left is reinstallation of the 2 benches and grass restoration. We are scheduling this work for next week. Just hoping the weather cooperates now so their play can resume. Plows have been taken off 90% of the DPW fleet. We still have plows and salt spreaders on 2 of the larger trucks and 2 spreaders on the mason dumps. We are hoping within the next few weeks we will be able to take these off and let them rest for the summer months. That's all I have for this week's session. Please know we appreciate all your input and your kind words. They go a long way. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate that. Nicole, what do you have this week for us?
Hey everybody, Nicole Pernesti here, your Assistant Recreation Director at Hemlock. So before we get into our recreation event updates, I just wanted to talk about the 4-letter word, boat. So everybody probably got the email blast. We sent out 2 of them, one of which went out again today with updates of which racks, hitching posts, and docks are available, because we had some last minute updates for renewals. So if you have not yet renewed your space from last year to this year, that deadline was March 15th. So if you have not yet renewed, that space is going to be up for grabs tomorrow at boat day. So just please be aware of that. If your boat is still in said rack or hitching post, it will be impounded and we will have to talk about how to get that back. So hopefully that's not the case for you. But boat day is tomorrow, 7 a.m. at the administration office. I will be there with some of my team. So we still have plenty of spaces available at all of our different locations around Hemlock. And we actually are adding another rack to Little Camp. It seems like that's one of the most popular spaces, and so I did a little maneuvering and we were adding a new rack at Little Camp. So if that's what you're looking for, hopefully you're in luck tomorrow morning when you come in. We do have some additional spaces available there. So I will see you tomorrow at the administration office at 7 a.m. for boat day. All right, so let's talk fun stuff. So tonight at the cafe we have our monthly family game night, which again, it is Uno because that seems to be the popular game of choice. So make sure you get over to the cafe tonight. Starts at 6:30. Tomorrow, we already talked about boat day. That's first thing in the morning. But tomorrow night at the youth center, we're doing a graffiti party. So we ordered some white sheets. We've got some spray paint. This is for the teens. So make sure you head over to the youth center tomorrow night. Spray paint, do some stuff. They've got games. You can hang out. Lynette's going to have some snacks there. So that'll be a fun time. So that is tomorrow. Then just a reminder, an email blast was sent out about summer kickoff. It is July 6th, but we are looking for our young adults to design a shirt for us. So we're looking to do a tank top. So information has been sent out about that. I'm sure we can put a link at the bottom. You can send in your design and then we will choose the winner, and that will be our summer kickoff shirt available at summer kickoff on July 6th. And lastly, we have our community cleanup, which is going to be next Sunday. I believe it's the 21st. Get there around 9:30, 9:45. That's when we'll hand out the supplies. We've got garbage bags, gloves, vests, all of that. We're going to do some leaf cleanup around Fawn Hill Family Park so we can get that all cleaned up and ready for the season. So I will see you there for that. And that's all I have for today. Hopefully we will see you. Family game night, graffiti party, boat day, all the things. Back to you, Shaun.
Okay, thanks, Nicole. That's all we have this week. Everybody have a good weekend. Hopefully some warmer weather and spring-like conditions. Take care.